You still think your brain needs daily sugar to stay sharp? Stop that thought immediately. This fuel directly causes your body's worst energy collapse. But why do millions blindly believe this sweet lie? Why are you always exhausted right after an energy drink? Why do massive food corporations keep this secret? This white powder doesn't just waste your money on worthless supplements. It's silently destroying another priceless machine: your invaluable gut microbiome. Fortunately, your biological machine is pre-programmed to reverse this disaster. Stay tuned. I will reveal exactly how to activate this massive self-cleansing. This powerful process requires no money at all. Imagine your body as a $1 million sports car, designed to run smoothly, running on the purest fuel, pristine interlocking titanium gears, spin flawlessly in its engine. But instead of pure biofuel, you daily stuff its tank with thick, sticky tar. That's the exact biological disaster occurring when you constantly consume refined sugar. A 2023 report in Yahoo revealed a shocking truth. Few know your entire circulatory system contains just 1 teaspoon of sugar. Yes, just one tiny spoon to sustain all life. Yet when you gulp down Coca-Cola, Pepsi, you're bombing the system over 10 times the safe limit. This shock forces the pancreas to work frantically, pushing tar to stick to vital proteins, creating biological rust that corrodes you. The moment you stop introducing toxins, this supercar flips an ancient switch, starting a deep cleansing and complete regeneration protocol. The instant you swallow your last sugary bite, an invisible countdown begins, picking within your cell's nucleus. In the first 12 hours, an eerie silence settles over your bloodstream. Glucose levels gradually descend to its natural baseline. The pancreas, exhausted from overdrive, finally stops, yet your brain's reward center hasn't grasped this core change. It still drowsily expects sweet tar to be loaded. As always, as the 12 to 24-hour mark passes, a silent, fierce biological alarm rings. Scientists at NIH point out, as free-floating sugar depletes, body unlocks emergency reserves. Through glycogenolysis, the pancreas secretes glucagon, flying directly to the liver like missiles. Your liver is forced to break down its tightly packed glycogen blocks, releasing them as free glucose molecules. This maintains the flickering life in your blood vessels. Entering day 1 to day 2, biological withdrawal syndrome officially begins. It begins to choke your mind. Sugar stimulates the brain like powerful illicit substances. When the supply is cut, dopamine plummets, creating a deep psychological black hole. You will distinctly feel a pounding headache and intense irritability erupt. Stress hormone cortisol floods the nervous system, turning each neuron into a leaking wire, pressuring you to give up. From day 2 to day 3, the body's resistance reaches its peak. A 2025 cell metabolism report confirms liver glycogen reserves have completely evaporated. The brain, consuming 20% of energy, enters its densest state of brain fog. On the verge of system collapse, a magnificent survival mechanism awakens. This is gluconeogenesis with no external sugar. The liver gathers free amino acids and biological fragments to create new glucose, supplying oxygen. This process saves red blood cells, while brain and liver grapple. A fierce massacre erupts deep within the dark gut. Nature microbiology confirms sugar reduction causes mass death for harmful yeasts. These organisms thrive on excess sugar. As they die, their shells rupture, releasing endotoxins into the bloodstream. Nausea and aching fatigue spread. Giant white blood cell armies rush to swallow billions of toxic bacterial corpses. By end of day 3, early day 4, Fatigue's dark curtain cracks. Realizing external sugar won't reappear, the body activates its nuclear reactor. This is ketosis. Johns Hopkins stats. Long-locked visceral fat cells are forced open. The liver extracts free fatty acids, converting them into ketones. The DING's a superior fuel, burning cleaner and far more efficiently than glucose. Ketones flow to brain. Entering day 4 to day 7. Your body undergoes a massive liquid purge. Harvard Medical School reports glycogen reserves. Biological sponges holding water have completely evaporated. As this sponge shrinks, liters of stagnant water-carrying toxins are expelled, along with excess salts through the kidneys. Swelling in face and joints subsides. Simultaneously, the pancreas's silence brings another miracle: insulin sensitivity restoration. From day 7 to day 14 with stable energy. Body starts full reconstruction. This is autophagy, a breakthrough in the Lancet. Macrophages are unleashed. These killers of the immune system scour the circulatory system, engulfing glycation residues. This spectacular change is evident on your skin. Collagen and elastin are no longer broken. Entering day 14 to day 21. A renaissance erupts within the gut microbiome. IH's Human Microbiome Project Wasteland. Cleared of yeast, beneficial bacteria rebuild. Amazingly, this new biological factory starts profusely, synthesizing serotonin. About 90% of your happiness hormone is produced here. As this system runs smoothly, addictive neural pathways in the brain gradually shrink, returning absolute control to the prefrontal cortex. All cravings are completely extinguished. From day 21 to day 30, the body reaches the peak of its transformation. MIT scientists observed an explosion of mitochondrial biogenesis in prolonged glucose deficit. To fully utilize superfuel ketones, cells mass produce new mitochondria. Your core energy capacity expands exponentially. The brain is cleansed of fog, thinking sharp as a surgeon's scalpel. After 30 days, you've shed the sticky shell of refined sugar. Transform into a metabolic masterpiece. To grasp this biological metamorphosis, we must rewind to 100,000 years. On harsh primeval savannas, sugar wasn't available on bright supermarket shelves. It was an extremely rare survival treasure, appearing as ripe wild berries in those fleeting late autumn days. In-depth reports show evolution carefully programmed our bodies to view sugar intake as nature's greatest emergency signal. When our ancestors ate sugar, insulin surged as a vital coded command. Winter is coming, lock down all excess calories immediately into visceral fat. To cope with famine, sugar was never designed as daily human fuel. It was a specific biological key to activate hibernation mode. But the modern world and food industry weaponized this genetic code. By consuming sugar daily, you imprison your body in an eternal autumn. Your system constantly stores fat, becomes sluggish, awaiting a deadly winter. When you cut off sugar, you're not going against nature. You are restoring your biological machine to its primal state. A powerful apex predator, with a brain focused and muscles exploding, fueled by infinite ketone power. ADA warnings the body's machine, however miraculous, has insurmountable survival blind spots. Suddenly draining fuel can create a fatal shock for certain individuals. If you have type 1 diabetes, your pancreas lost insulin production. Abruptly cutting sugar to force ketosis can trigger ketoacidosis, an extreme acid saturation in the blood, directly life-threatening within hours. ACOG emphasizes pregnant women must never undergo this metabolic shock. Fetal brain development requires a continuous, stable flow of glucose for healthy individuals ready to transform. Willpower alone isn't enough. You need a biochemical battle map. Asking protocols offer this precise 3-step plan to fully master this process. Step 1. Equip electrolyte armor. As your body sheds water, it flushes large amounts of sodium, potassium, magnesium. Prevent keto flu. Mix half a teaspoon of Himalayan salt and lemon in warm water. Step 2. Build a fat fortress. To quell the brain's desperate panic over sugar deprivation, fill your stomach with original fat sources: avocado, olive oil, or salmon. These create a gentle protective membrane locking hunger signals without disrupting insulin. Step 3. Eliminate infiltrating enemies. Industrial sugar hides under 60+ names. Complex chemical names like maltodextrin, dextrose, or high fructose corn syrup. Scan food labels with high vigilance. Reject products deliberately misleading your metabolism. Note this content is for educational purposes only. It does not replace professional medical advice. Always consult a doctor before changing your health regimen.